Hello, Highlands. Welcome back to another edition of the Highlander News. I'm Michael Ayers.
And I'm Mackenzie Goyer.
Beginning on the 22nd of this month is Ruth Moyer's Santa House. It will begin at 6 p.m. on Friday and 10 a.m. on Saturday, November 23rd. Come check out the silent auction, grab some food in the cafe, and help fundraise for the Mustangs.
Coming up this Thursday is opening night for the Highlands High School Fall Play, You Can't Take It With You. The show will begin at 7:30 in the evening and will be performed throughout the weekend. Dylan has more behind the scenes.
Hi Highlands, Dylan Gecky here in a place that many of you may not have seen before. I'm behind the stage in the Performing Arts Center. Did you know that a lot of work actually goes into a production behind the scenes? Let's see how all that goes down.
Without the crew, the actors wouldn't have any of their props, their costumes, any lighting or sound, so.
Crew is challenging, but it's challenging in a different way. With costumes, you have to clothe people and you have to find these things. And it's different than acting, which is challenging itself, but it's more of a tangible thing. You can't really touch acting. You can reap the rewards through the audience, but with costumes, you can see the actors in their costumes, see how they're moving and how the audience reacts to those costumes.
If there wasn't a crew, then the actors would have to be screaming.
And he's right.
Sort of enhances the experience.
And a lot of the kids from other schools, especially Anderson, said things that there was such a huge divide between their cast and their crew, and that their cast was so rude and disrespectful to their crew.
A lot of the actors have been on crew, and a lot of the crew has been actors before, so it makes a nice little overlap, and it makes them appreciate each other more than it would like if you say you were separated.
And they were so amazed that we'd say thanks to people for bringing us props.
There's a lot more you have to take into consideration. There's a lot more preparation. There's a lot more there's a lot more chance to mess up on crew than there is to mess up on stage.
We're really thankful for them.
It's not cliquey. It's a big family, and we love it. Everybody loves each other. It's the most accepting area, I think, of Highlands that you will ever go into.
All right, that's all for our behind-the-scenes tour of the Highlands High School production. I hope you guys all come out to see it. It's going to be a beautiful play. I'm actually about to go get my ticket right now, so back to you guys in the studio.
Students, the second quarter of midterms is approaching very quickly, November 18th to be exact. Progress reports for the second quarter will be sent out November 22nd. So make sure you are caught up on all your assignments. We want everyone to face the end of the first semester strong.
Last week, all of the seniors dressed up in honor of Senior Week. We had themes like Throwback to Middle School, Pajama Day, Tie-Dye Tuesday, and of course, Halloween. Fisher got a deeper look at this memorable tradition.
As all of you know, last week was Senior Week. It was filled with costumes, laughs, and a lot of emotion. I got a chance to catch up with some of your seniors to see how they felt about this week.
Well, I guess when you're underclassmen, you look up to the seniors and you see that they get to dress up when you're a freshman or a sophomore or junior. So once you're a senior, it just kind of makes it more special. You get to dress up and be yourself.
I think it's a time for us seniors to kind of stand out a little bit, and it's kind of a fun time for us all.
I just think it's an all-around great experience for us seniors.
It's like the beginning of the end for us seniors.
It's really sad, but it's also really exciting and fun.
Excellent!
I'm Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump.
It's pretty fun. Get to dress up today like a chicken. I like chickens a lot.
It's a chance for seniors to shine this week, and I think after 3 years of high school, they've earned that opportunity, and I hope they have a lot of fun with it and keep it real.
Senior Week is arguably one of the funnest weeks of a student's high school career. But when the average senior takes a step back and realizes how much ground they've covered and how much little they have left, the emotions really start to set in.
Senior Week is a way to, I guess, forget for a second that it's the last or the first. It's kind of just something that we get to do, and it may be the beginning of the end, and that's kind of a symbolic thing. Like, we're moving toward the end. Like, we are going to be there. And so I guess being able to just do these crazy themes like Pajama Day and middle school throwback, it's a way for all of us to experience the same thing together because it's our last year together, and we want to embrace that time and have the most fun with it that we can. I think that our class needs to not only embrace this week, but embrace the rest of the time that we've got together and just make the most of it.
So seniors, as you approach the end of your high school career, don't forget to laugh, have fun, create a few more memories along the way. But also don't forget to thank your teachers, peers, and parents that have helped you get to where you are. And also don't forget This is just the beginning. So live it up. Now back to you in the studio.
And our seniors did live it up. Highlands football is always in the spotlight, but who really inspires them?
He's probably my best friend, honestly, and he's my #1 fan.
It's a real positive reinforcement to our team.
He's a really great guy. He actually calls me Captain Kirk because he thinks I'm Captain Kirk from Star Trek.
Everyone who has been to a Friday night football game for Highlands has seen Coach Wade on the sidelines. But what you can't see from the stands is how much he inspires the team on a day-to-day basis.
Whenever you're not in a good mood, Coach Wade will put you in a good mood.
More so, he's just so fun to be around, such an inspiration for all of us. We all have our own ups and downs. We're all, a bunch of crybabies at times. Our little toe hurts, and that's the most important thing in the world to us.
We have football practice a lot because I had a great time, and so I'm partying.
You see Coach Wade, who has such a positive attitude every day. It's a real inspiration to all of us.
He tells me I'm his favorite football player, but I'm not sure if he's lying.
Thanks, buddy. You're the man.
Tower, he's a great football player.
Because he tells a lot of people that, but I don't know. I mean, it's a really good relationship.
Well, I've actually known him since he was 4 or 5 years old.
Like Coach Murder, he's a great guy.
He's like the rest of us, just living his life.
Whether you see Coach Wade at practice, a football game, or just around town, it's guaranteed he'll bring a smile to your face.
Such an inspirational person. And now with sports, our absolutely fabulous Paige Dower.
All right, thank you, Michael and Mackenzie. Warren Central gave our football team a run for our money last Friday, but it was finally an exciting game where the other team had a number other than 0 on the scoreboard. And even with most of our starting players out due to injury, we were able to pull away with a close win. The girls' soccer team played against Riles, who advanced to their rivals, Notre Dame Pandas. Although they didn't win, your girls made a great improvement from last season to this season, and hopefully the girls underneath can take it even farther next year. The boys' soccer team defeated Dixie and Ryle, matching them up against NCC for the 3rd time at regionals, and won the game in overtime. So I guess you can say for NCC, beating us isn't such a cakewalk anymore. Then this past Saturday, the boys played against the #1 team in the state and the Elite 8. Even though the boys didn't move on, they were the 4th in school history to advance this far. Then this past Saturday, the boys and girls cross country team competed at regionals. The girls dominated the competition and won. The boys gave it their all and got 2nd, but that's okay because we'll get the one that actually matters at state this upcoming Saturday. Jordan has more.
Thanks, Paige. You truly are natural. With state in 5 days, the cross-country team is gearing up for fierce competition down in Lexington. I got the chance to catch up with some of the team members and the coach to see what they're doing. Let's check it out.
Well, with the regionals this past weekend, we had a good showing, and we're tapering now and trained really hard all year. So we're hoping to win state with both the girls and the boys, which actually in our school history has not happened in any sport where we've won both in the same year.
Well, even though we have 3 girls injured on the team right now, it looks like we're still going to be able to finish strong with the state championship. Hopefully we can get them healthy by that time so they can run.
We've been having a pretty intense training run here. We've all been doing about 30 or 40 miles a week, and we've been putting in about 2 workouts a week, which is tough, and we're all peaking about this time, and so it should be a good run for state to see how we can do.
That's all I got from here. Best of luck to the cross-country team down at state. Back to the best anchor in town, Paige.
All right, thanks, Jordan. That's it for sports. Michael and Mackenzie.
Thank you, Paige, and that's it for the Highlander News. We will see you guys next time.